guys, we're ready. We're ready. Crew, we're ready. We're ready. Camera, action. Okay. Hello. Oh, guys, I am so sorry. Me and my techniques. I need to shut this door because you see that cardboard over there? I intentionally took it out of my room. I just want you guys to be aware of the fact that there is chaos all around me. Even though it looks so clean, you're like, Shiro is so on point, cupboards closed, but there is something going on this side, okay? The bed is piled up. You know me, prepping for a YouTube video, I'm just picking up all my clothes and just like, pew! Yeah, let me get a cup of Milo because...
Guys, it's time for me to eat right now and it's so meant to be.
I'm actually in intermittent fasting. So this works very, 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 very well for me at this point in time. So I'll be back in 2 seconds.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, we're ready to begin. Okay, let me just sit the way I usually sit in my videos. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now that at some point in this video I might be cutting my nails because I don't know, guys, I just have the worst... Is it my genetics or is it just me? Because my nails have become transparent. Does anyone have that problem? Like, you clean your nails throughout the week, like digging with the other nail, and then it's like you're scraping off layers. It's like the most disgusting thing right now. I have some Milo and sugar, just water with no milk, and not because that's a choice, it's because there is no milk at this present moment. And then we have a nice basic Bleaching with some peanut butter. Yeah, that's just what I'm having right now. So let's begin. Welcome back to another video, you guys. It is Shiro plus video, therefore we have equated it to Shiro, and I am glad that you're back again to see what I have next to offer. And what I have next to offer is, drum roll please. No drums? Okay, fine. Guys, I just want you to know that this is not a low budget production, okay? This is
a no budget production, okay?
I am telling you guys, the venue is the bedroom, the camera is my actual phone, and the lighting is the sun, okay? This is what we're working with, this is what we're gonna do, and this is how we're going to manifest ourselves into 2020, because
if God can make wine out of water...
So, let me just take a sip because... Oh, I burnt my tongue. I'm feeling like I have a lot of topics, and so this is She Talk number 3, okay? And we're gonna talk about colorism. The reason why I really wanted to talk about colorism is because I didn't realize that I myself was a colorist until like maybe a year and a half ago. And for me, I didn't know what colorism was at that point. I was just like, I'm not a racist, therefore I do not objectify people. When I heard about colorism, I was like,
is that even a thing? Is that even a thing?
And it turns out that it actually is a thing. So to give you a bit of a idea, the colorism is a definition. I need the definition. Let me look up for the definition. I just want to ask you guys to subscribe to my channel, because if you want to see what I make, then you have to subscribe. And secondly, you have to hit that notification bell, because I myself have no clue how or when or what topic I'm going to upload. So in order to know when, then hit that bell button. The definition of colorism is prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. So to sum it up, I'm gonna use an example, like Namibian people discriminating against each other because, you know, you're darker or lighter. And we have seen this in real life, guys. It's typically going to be the lighter skinned girl who gets the attention compared to the darker skinned girl.
And guys, I have to be honest and say that this lighting is deceiving you, because let me tell you, I am darker than this.
Yeah, in that example, you will notice that lighter skinned girls are gonna get more attention than the darker skinned girls, and the same applies to the men. And I have been guilty of being this way because subconsciously, I think the biggest influence, or at least one of the biggest influences for us when we were growing up, TV, okay? If you're a 90s kid, TV was created by that time. You are glued to the screen. You're absorbing what it's teaching you without even knowing it. And in your subconscious, all the way back here, there is stuff that you are leaning on that should not apply to you. So growing up, when I watched these shows, you know, you'd see white princes, you'd see light-skinned characters, you'd see these European, like, black characters. So you start to create an idea of what beauty is. And one of those things is the lighter you are, the more attractive you are. And I have been guilty of this because in my head I was like, I'm not a racist. I'm good. I have no discrimination whatsoever. Then came the rude awakening and I was told that I was a colorist. It's funny because shortly after that I was reading Gabrielle Union's We're Gonna Need More Wine. I'm gonna put the picture over here because that book was awesome. And if you guys are readers and you love biographies and you like women, yes, I'm talking to you men, then this is a book that you have to read. And in one of the sections she was talking about how her sister, I believe it was her sister's boyfriend, snapped her out of her bubble and was like, you're a colorist, you like light-skinned people, you're not even recognizing the beautiful melanin that exists in this world. And she acknowledged it, and you know, now she's with Dwayne Wade, okay? And yeah, she just realized that I am, you know, kind of discriminating in a way. And yes, you can say you like what you like, but if immediately what you're looking for is based off of looks in a relationship, and I know you guys are like,
oh, here Shiro goes with the relationship.
It's fine, I'm not talking about marriage right now. I'm talking about the attributes you're looking in for, you know, future, whatever. And not just, you know, partners, guys. I'm talking about actual friends, the relationships you have in life that exceed, you know, I don't even know what I'm trying to indicate when I'm saying but you are being kind of discriminatory, because if the first thing that you are looking at a person for is their skin color, then I think you're a colorist, and I think you need to check yourself. No, I don't think you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself, because in this world that is such a shallow mind, it is such a shallow mind to have when you start looking at people and accepting them just because, you know, they're light skinned for whatever reason. And now I can sort of see how, you know, because I'm not the darkest shade. I'm not the darkest shade of chocolate, okay? There's levels to this. There's levels to this melanin, okay? And the way they must feel kind of already judged in a way, or undermined. But imagine the impact it's going to have on the person themselves when they feel as though their skin is already shutting doors for them. And I'm not necessarily talking about opportunities, but maybe even relationships with other people, and just being recognized for what is on the inside. We're getting towards that point where people are broadcasting the variety of melanin that's outside there, and it's just such a shame, because for some reason people are bleaching their skin, doing it even though they know that there are chemicals in it that are cancerous, that can lead to cancer. There was a documentary that was put on YouTube of a South African woman who bleached her skin just because the public was, and this is even the thing, guys, even your fans, you are changing your appearance because of your fans. And she was promoting the bleaching product, but in the end they took that product and they analyzed it, and they realized that it had harmful chemicals in it. And you know, she was all about the documentary until, you know, they came back to her with the results and they were like, you're promoting something that's actually dangerous. And you know, she has no qualms about using it, because people have this, it goes so much deeper. And it's so funny because even Asians, and when I'm talking about Asians, I'm talking about, you know, they're not even black, you know, but the shades, this tan, and they are bleaching their skin because the perception of beauty back there is pale white. That is the level to which people are trying to attain beauty at. I was watching a documentary on the Korean beauty industry. Like, we know that Asians are, and I don't mean to be stereotypical here, but I think this is just a nice stereotype. Asian people are smart. The catch there is now that if you're living in Asia and everyone's smart, then what do you have going for you that's going to make you stand out? It turns out that people want you to be beautiful. Yes, your looks can attract the job you get. It can determine whether or not you get the position or not. And people are out there trying to bleach their skin, cover themselves from the sun, wear masks. Now for me, I'm gonna tell you this. I am somebody who does not like the sun simply because I get breakouts from the sun. So I will cover myself, shield my eyes, put sunscreen, because take care of your skin. But it's not necessarily because I'm trying to get lighter. I want to maintain my shade because I don't want to be back home and be like because I have come back home looking crusty and dusty because I was not taking care of my skin in the sun. But these people are also covering themselves up because they've damaged their skin to a point where they're very sensitive to the sun. And now this is taking a dangerous route. Yes, I believe that if you're not content with who you are on the inside, then you are going to eventually just not be satisfied with how you look. It really has to start from the inside, guys. We really all need to check ourselves if we are actually colorists, because I know that I am still working on mine. I think it's still there a little bit, but I think I've come a long way because once again, you're shallow if you do. You're extremely shallow. You are like 5-year-old level kind of shallow. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, guys. Just bring awareness about the idea that colorism exists. People I know are colorists, and I'm just here to tell you to check yourself. So otherwise, I just want to end off the video by saying I'm glad you watched. I hope you learned something. I hope you're more convicted about the idea of bleaching, especially, and not only that, being accepting of people of other races. I mean, guys, melanin. I myself would prefer dark chocolate over milk chocolate. Yes, I mean that in the physical sense. I'm speaking in the food sense also, so that you guys don't start being like, oh, Shiro, you like that melanin. Let me recommend somebody. Don't recommend anybody. But yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, click a like button, comment down below, and don't forget notification bell, because you never know and I never know when I'm gonna post, but it's gonna be every week from now on, hopefully. And I'm not gonna make promises, but I hope you guys have an I want you to guys wait, I have a hamster. I want you to see him. I call her because initially when I got her she was this small and I couldn't tell her gender, and now she's gone. Okay guys, you'll just have to see her another time. But you saw movement. If you look back in the video, you'll see some movement there. But I'm not gonna disturb her because clearly she does not want to be a part of my, support. But anyway, bye guys, and I'll see you in the next video.